Sekiro, no one dies in this movie except for Ben and Palpatine.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to Polytonics. Review Star Wars.
We were just talking about Star Wars.
I mean,
we got a lot of
Polytonics play Sekiro, I guess.
While we talk about Star Wars.
Fucking cares.
Because Roy decided to start the stream and we weren't done talking about Star Wars.
So now we're going to spend the entire stream
talking about Star Wars.
Not the whole stream.
Oh,
pretty
Roy,
much the
if
whole
you don't
stream.
think we can spend 4 hours straight talking about Star Wars, you are with the wrong friends.
So the problem is that like I have a friend who's gonna watch, and we're gonna plan on watching it on Tuesday.
Well, that's too fucking bad.
Yeah, first of all, it's been out for weeks.
This chair is not my chair.
This is now spoiler territory.
And therefore, it's not my problem.
Sorry, Amy. I'm gonna message her.
No, we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about Star Wars.
No, I want to talk about it.
No, we don't need to talk
I
about
just
it.
want to warn her that like if you're gonna watch the stream, we're gonna talk about Star Wars.
All right, we still doing the 2 die rule?
Just heads. Yes.
2 kill rule? Not counting resurrections?
Up. We
So
are
4 kill rule?
going to talk.
Could be
about
upwards of 8 or 10.
Star Wars.
Depending on how good you are.
Yeah, if you
but
just-
Jazz,
So
we're
as
not.
much
Not yet.
As
I'm
I
working on
want
it. Though. My goal is to play so long that you guys are like, can we play?
Watch.
Where the fuck is the controller?
Be
that one, I think.
careful.
This one?
We love you.
Amy, we do not have to talk about Star Wars.
Nah.
Definitely
Hang out with us,
too,
please.
though, because I'm already posting that this is what.
Are you
This is
really?
what we're doing.
Okay.
It's our fucking stream. Get off my nuts. I'm talking about fucking Star
You can
Wars.
still
I haven't gotten to
be
talk
nice.
about. I haven't gotten to talk about Star Wars with anyone but Kaylee for weeks, and I'll tell you what, love talking about Star Wars with Kaylee, but she's really upset about this, and so I want to talk to people that at least enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, no, I really did have a good time. Like, ask my brothers.
We
I
can
went with
make
my
up fake
brothers.
names for people
had a
and
great
just try
time.
to guess. So I really love that part when Boopadoo
We will confuse ourselves.
got stabbed in his goop. That makes sense.
So if we just change like names.
Yeah, that's.
We beat that guy, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Jazz beat the fuck out of that guy.
Oh, how do I work that? Okay, and then I know that.
Oh, so you probably want to like rest up in the.
I don't use
thought
the
we
term
already
molested.
No, look at
lightly,
her health.
But I did molest him.
Fuck.
But I molested him. Nope, there's no way I could make it nice.
I need to run control.
Why did I
Oh,
copy?
no.
I didn't copy a Reddit link. Fuck off, Reddit. It like copied a Reddit link, but I hit copy on the other
Okay.
link.
Spare climbs.
Okay, non-spoiler things about Star Wars. We'll try our best.
Well, for like the first like at least 20 minutes.
Until she finally gets tired of us talking about it and leaves.
That war in the stars.
Oh,
Man,
my
that was
God.
actually like, and I'm not even being joking.
No,
The war part, that was really good.
That's okay. So there's like of Star Wars space battles, and I know it was kind of a atmosphere battle. What would we call a space battle? Of Star Wars space battles, I ranked them.
Okay, that's how we sneak.
Rogue One has the best space battle of all Star Wars.
That's how I do that on
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I think that space battle is
This
fantastic.
guy's right by you, right to your left.
Oh no, I'm
Then
just
this one.
trying. Let me just remember the buttons. I'm just pausing to remember buttons. Here we go. Okay. Keep talking, keep talking.
I'm just saying. Some people, I might switch it. I might say this is second best, but I think I really love Return of the Jedi's space battle. I think it's really, really good and it's epic. This one was a little chaotic, but gosh dang, was it cool as hell looking. And all those ships, I don't even care about the logistics of how they got there.
Yeah.
I don't, because if you start...
I can't even.
If
No,
you-
they saw me.
One thing I will say, anytime you sit there and think about this movie for too long, you will be disappointed. So don't think about it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, just don't think about Star Wars. Just,
Okay, so
Amy, if you're listening, if you go to Star Wars, turn your brain off and turn your fun pants on.
Why aren't you locking on?
Hey, why don't you let me remember how to play? Shut up.
How about we didn't? Oh, that was your
Oh
moment.
yeah, that was your moment.
Shut up.
He was dead.
Shut up. I'm remembering how to do the step dodge.
So let's see.
In the neck. All right. Okay.
I didn't specify which Star Wars we talk about.
Let's rank our favorite Star Wars films right now.
Yeah,
Just
that's
the
what you want to
films?
do?
We're gonna start with the films. Okay.
Yeah, and then later on we'll go into
Because
Rise of
I
Skywalker
didn't
spoilers.
specifically specify which Star Wars we're talking about, so we can talk about whatever we want. I love it.
Mm-hmm. This is just our Star Wars podcast.
We're going on a rank.
Wars in the name.
Like a Star Wars film.
Solo.
So the
I guess
pornos
a
count.
Star Wars story.
The pornos count.
Yes. What?
Yeah, because they generally
Have you seen this?
stars.
Have you seen the
I'm
pornos?
assuming they're out there, Roy.
They are. They definitely are. I've seen scenes.
Are we ranking the Star Wars pornos?
I'm saying if our there's dude.
There's some good ones out there,
There's
folks.
some alright
There's
ones
some
out
like
there. The Rey one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There's one where Obi-Wan fucks the.
Oh, one of the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah.
What?
Did they have a hole in the mask?
Oh, I remember talking about this
What?
one. I heard of this one.
Who has it?
It's
I hadn't.
well, she just takes off her clothes and reveals
No,
her
I'm
attractive
talking
shape.
about the Obi-Wan
Yeah, she has
and
the
Tusken
mask on.
Raiders.
But keeps the mask on.
Not the whole time.
Then see who cares.
Stop throwing
If you're
things
gonna
at
introduce a
me.
gimmick in a porno, stick to your gimmick. Like, that's bullshit. Anyway.
Hi. Okay. Alright.
It's been real.
Alright.
Alias says, y'all are cute. Think I'm getting tired of you. Psh. My fun pants will be on when I finally see this movie next week.
Tired of us.
No, like, come on. Why would you think I'd get tired of you guys?
Oh, I got you. Okay. I thought you said she was thinking she was getting tired of
No,
us.
no.
Oh.
Alia loves us.
Um,
Probably want to switch your item using
you
the
could do
directional
you
pad
could
with
do
the.
Oh, the triangle. The triangle.
You mean
No. The directional pad on
to your health.
to your health item. Yes, your healing gourd.
But also, we'll do shuriken arm instead of firearm.
Feels good.
Do it.
Fuck you.
So
We won't consider that a death. We won't consider that a death since we were.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You are allowed to consider that my death. I
No.
did die.
I don't care.
I don't care.
But
Watch that porno scene. I might send you a link.
Please.
To
Oh
it.
my god.
It's pretty. It's
please, for the love of God, I need
Oh
something.
fuck!
Whoa!
Where are you going?
Oh
Well.
Not that. Just took like half her health. You can juice up. No, you can juice up at the thing again.
no! Yeah, it's too late. I used the healing gourd.
It's absolutely not too late.
Fine.
It's right over there.
Trying to make your life last as
I
long
don't
as is possible.
care. We just started. I'm gonna die again very soon.
I'm trying to think of another Star Wars porno scene.
I actually haven't watched a lot of them. I don't watch.
Oh.
I don't watch a lot of gimmicky
I
porn.
apologize for.
See,
bringing
that's
up
what I
the
mainly
porno.
watch. Like,
Do you get off to it?
I mean, if it's hot, then it's hot.
I guess I just like. Sometimes it distracts me.
Mm.
Like occasionally I'll find one where I'm like, those are two characters I want to watch. Fuck. But sometimes I'm like, this is funny.
Sometimes, like they're really getting into it. Like, there's one with Quiet and Snake are
Yes,
getting it
that-
on.
I have seen that.
That's really good. It's a really great porno scene.
It's alright till you start thinking about Quiet's fucking backstory, and then it's really.
Shh. We're not gonna think about it. It's porn.
I was, and I couldn't get into it.
It's like thinking
You're gonna
about the Rick
add-
and Morty scene where
it's
Morty
like-
fucks Summer.
It's like
What?
I just made it up.
That's
I'm
his
sure.
granddaughter.
No, Morty. That's his sister.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't watch that show. I
is
don't know
that
the fucking
worse?
character.
I don't know.
I don't
Let's
know.
rate on that. Let's get a vote
not.
from anyone
okay,
listening.
but yeah, your favorite Star Wars movies.
anyone listening, is it worse for a granddad to fuck his granddaughter or a brother to fuck his sister?
You know, I do actually think it's the granddad, but like,
I think so.
I don't want to like put more thought into that.
Favorite Star Wars movies?
6.
Number
6
one
is your favorite?
Number
Six
1's
is my
my
favorite.
number 1. Not number 1 canonically.
New Hope. New
Yeah.
Hope.
Yeah, New Hope would probably be my favorite one as well. Just a solid movie.
It sets the tone for Star Wars so well. Then I always said Return of the Jedi, but I would say number 2 is actually Revenge of the Sith. Only for the fact that for the bulk of it, it plays out the Anakin story so well for what it does, and there's a lot of really good concepts there, and it just has some of my favorite little scenes in it, and that Obi-Wan Anakin fight, like
It's
it
a
just
real tearjerker there.
it's their best performances as the characters too. Even
with the cheesy ass dialogue.
Yeah.
Well, it's the cheesy dialogue, but it's the physical performance of Hayden Christensen mixed with the top-notch performance of Ewan McGregor. He's top-notch the whole way, but he only gets better every time. And by that point, he is on it. And even Padme's not bad. I don't want to ever hate on Natalie Portman, but she did not get good direction for that series.
Well, it kind of wasn't her fault.
No, that's absolutely not her fault. And she was very young, too.
And like
that's her.
Hayden Christensen gets like a lot of shit, like, oh, he's such a bad actor. That wasn't his fault.
No.
Like, look at the scenes where he doesn't talk.
He had a shit ton of bad writing. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
You can tell that he gave himself to the role very much, and George Lucas has a habit of ruining actors who play Anakin and others, including the Jar Jar Binks guy. I'm glad he's not dead.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can't see me. I'm in the grass.
I think they totally see
they
you.
can't see me. I'm in the grass.
I think they
They
totally
can't
see
me. I'm in
you.
the grass.
I think they
I'm
totally see
in-
you. So yeah, I would
I'm
agree
in.
that A New Hope is my favorite. Second favorite it would be not Revenge of the Sith.
Should we each go 3 and then we'll just see top 3, next 3, last
That's not
3?
weird.
What's the fifth one?
The Empire?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire is
Empire
definitely
Strikes
my number 3.
No, that's my number 2.
Oh, Empire is
Ooh.
my number 3.
What's this?
'Cause,
Turn
like-
back if you value your life. You can't behead the headless. Our swords and pike did nothing.
Empire's better than Return of the Revenge of the Sith, but not to me.
Okay, but it's not about production value. It's about your personal life.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I just do not like the prequels. Like, I've told you guys many, many times,
Oh, I know
I'm
you
not
have.
a fan. Like, those are definitely in, like, the bottom Star Wars movies.
We spent a lot of time on Star Wars Day talking about how we would improve them.
Uh-huh.
And our headcanons for them
We spent
are
a long
still...
time camping doing that.
Yes. We spent a lot
We
of
just
time
like Star
in
Wars,
general,
guys. Come on.
And
We're
we try.
just a
We
bunch
just
of
want them to be better.
Nerds.
We always want to improve them, which is weird for a fandom. But I guess you watch them enough times, you're like, well, I can see how this could be better.
I think it's healthy to like, especially as we're also storytellers though. Like that's a part of our personal, like our professions.
Yeah.
As people who do theater and writing and whatnot. So like, I think that's very healthy that we as storytellers look at stories that we love and think about how we could improve them.
That's how we make better stories in the future.
Yeah.
That's how we got better Star Wars movies than the prequels. And I will say that almost all of these I like more than the prequels.
Oh, definitely. All of the sequels I like way more than the prequels.
Can I do it?
I don't think you can make it
I
out
cannot
there.
make
I
that
think you need to go
jump.
down there.
But I want down there.
Yeah, there's a little area right over there.
Like I said, I put Revenge over the sequels. I think it accomplishes more with its story than these sequels ever accomplished. And also the prequels are a coherent story, whereas the sequels are absolutely not.
No, God, no.
There's 1 or 2 stories that follow through the entire thing, and it's not. It's like they just don't understand that like part of the joy of Star Wars is watching a ragtag group of folks.
That's what I
grow.
We didn't get that.
And we kind
From
of
the
like we had
sequels.
hints of it, but they never allowed us to until those wee brief
as much as
moments in
possible.
the new one. they let us have some of that, but not much. Like, golly gosh.
The new movie actually did it a little bit more, and that was exciting.
It's like we've been thirsty in the desert so long. Oh, there's some water bubbling out of the sand.
They put the characters together and let them interact interestingly.
It's like, oh, writing 101. They did it. I hate that that's the exciting thing. I hate that I'm excited that they did a basic thing of writing.
Oh.
Put interesting characters together. Use your... Like, the leads are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, performance-wise,
I love
almost
everybody.
all better than the prequels. But...
Yeah.
Except for, like, Ewan McGregor and Qui-Gon and Darth Maul.
And
I mean,
they didn't even...
they were in one film.
Yeah, and...
Qui-Gon's my favorite part of that whole fucking film. Qui-Gon Jinn is the reason I love fucking Phantom Menace as much as I do, which is a lot. You know it. We've talked about it. You don't get it, and that's okay.
I'm just saying...
You don't need to get it. You just need to accept me.
Despite some wooden performances, character-wise, character performances are very well done. And they're very Knights... Like, it's the Republic, so, like, it almost makes sense that they're a little more like Knights of the Round Table wooden, and that never bothered me. People try to point it out as a problem.
Oh, I never really... It didn't... It was like... story-wise, it felt slower, but I was never bothered by the performances by people.
But Elias says, Jazz isn't wrong, though, actually. The joy of the ragtag is part of the joy. The prequels got tied by being prequels. They couldn't grow the story.
Oh my god, and they also kept fucking sending Obi-Wan off.
Yeah.
They kept sending him on doing other things instead of being with the buddies.
Look, another example of you had great chemistry between characters,
to drink my gourd, bitch.
and then you rip them apart.
I was drinking my gourd.
Why does
I was drinking my gourd.
At least in, like, the original ones, when Luke leaves, you still have Han, Chewie, and Leia, and C-3PO, and then you get Lando, who adds another part of it, so there's still interesting characters interacting.
Alright, it's somebody else's turn.
Okay.
But, like, the middle one, like, as much as I love Rian Johnson's film, when you make Poe and Finn and Rey all in separate stories, which I get is interesting, but it would have been better if they'd all been together in the beginning. Bring them together for some action. Have them all, or have Foe have Foe and Pin go, because they're lovers, they swap letters.
They general.
That was a funny moment. I love that.
Cute.
I love that. Have those two Andros go off together. Because that's one thing. One of the reviewers I was listening to mentioned, they were like, why didn't Finn or Poe go with them? I get that he had his own kind of story going on, but they could have still pulled off that story and had him go with them on the Vegas planet.
I'll watch the chat.
Okay.
Because come on.
God, I got so distracted by this roll. What was I gonna say?
Food.
I know. I didn't eat dinner, so I'm just eating a whole bag of Hawaiian rolls.
It's Kaylee and I's Chinese night, so we had
Cute.
a bunch of stuff. We've kind of been making it a thing, and I'm loving it. But we worked out tonight, so we figured we earned it.
Nice.
God, what was I gonna say?
We were talking about the characters, like, getting separated. Nice. Da-da-da-da. Oh, fuck. Got him. Use that sick block, Roy. Not there.
Not there either.
Not there.
Resurrection.
I can't think of it. Fuck, I hate that.
It's okay. Melissa, we've given our top three. We haven't quite heard your top
Fuck.
three. I think we're going three favorites, three middling. Well, there's more than 9.
Yeah.
But first three. We'll talk about our 3 favorites.
I'm not gonna put Solo in that because I've not seen Solo.
I actually
Okay.
haven't seen Solo either, which I
I'm
keep
the only
meaning
one
to.
of us that's seen Solo.
I mean, I love Donald Glover, so I've been meaning to watch
Yeah.
it. It's just
I'll watch Solo again, but I have things to say about it. But apparently, I can't say them now.
not here, not
God
now.
damn it, I have
We're
so many
bad
things
Star
to
Wars
say
fans.
about it.
We haven't seen every piece of
I will
media.
say I put it real low on my list.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Mhm.
Not everyone does. I have my reasons, and I'm not going to get into them.
You
But
can. I don't care about spoilers.
it's not so much.
Sometimes the spoilers make me want to watch something more.
It's not so much a spoiler, because as an adventure story, it's really good. Like as a Star Warsy adventure story, and that's why I don't drop it all the way to the bottom of the list.
Mm-hmm.
But it does exactly what Kaylee ended up hating in this most recent one. It does this thing where,
Well, this one did.
decided
I
mid-
remembered what I was going to say.
Okay, go on.
No, you can finish.
No, don't forget.
Okay, it's because Alea, thank you, because you reminded me what I was going to say. Because Alea was all like a single story with all of them together would have been better, with the new trio. She was agreeing.
Yes.
But I remembered because what I was going to say was about that, and specifically like the formula that is Star Wars. And well, like the thing I really kind of hated about the first movie of the sequel trilogy, The Force Awakens,
Mhm.
was how it felt like it was all about kind of referencing old Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't following the Star Wars formula.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think it's bad when you have this many movies, like, set in this very specific way that George Lucas has set up to, like, continue with the formula.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still use that and still make it new and interesting. But, like, that's kind of that thing that plays into the nostalgia factor is that formula. Then that's what I don't think sequels got very well.
It's like you go, you know, how many pieces of a boat can you remove before it's the same thing?
Yeah.
But, you know, they're posting pictures of the old boat on the new boat going,
Mhm.
look, it's the old boat.
Nah.
It's like, no, I know this isn't the old boat.
Didn't even do the things we liked from the old
Yeah,
boat.
the old boat doesn't, but the old boat had like a really nice set of cannons and a really nice this, but this boat doesn't, but there's a picture of that cannon reminding me of how great the old cannon was.
And I think the thing is, like,
to extend a metaphor way too long.
it's more, and metaphorically wise, it's more like, you know, you want to keep the same, like, basic frame structure as the old boat, because it was a good, sturdy structure, but, you know, change the little details of it. Use a different wood. Get better cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you
Get a more colorful mast.
you could tell they tried to, nice.
But they used a completely different boat design altogether in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
You could
But
tell they were
kept the
pulling
mermaid
story.
in the front.
Yeah. You could tell they were pulling story bits from the old ones too, which, again, that's fine if it feels like them. But again, you don't want it to feel too much like them. So, I don't know.
And
Like,
that's getting into, like, using story ideas is not the same as using the same structure of the stories. You want a
Yes.
different story with a similar structure.
Yeah, I just like the whole Star Killer base thing was actually my least favorite part about that. As cool as it was, first off, they destroyed it, which kind of impetized the First Order
Yeah.
quite a bit from that point on. It's like, so we don't have a big bad anymore, really. But then Rian Johnson kind of tries, but he doesn't do it. Kaylee and I discussed this. The First Order is just in word alone big bad guys.
Yeah.
They're not really like scary like the Empire was, and they're not even like,
Oh, fuck.
they didn't do too much to make the Empire that scary, other than they did it like they just talked about it like they were the scary thing. But I just felt like the First Order was just a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Like-
a bunch of fascists trying to revive fallen order.
And that's fine, but then play to that.
Yeah.
Make that kind of a funny thing almost, where, not funny, but like, this is
Ridiculous.
just a, ridiculous. Like, how are these guys so good if they're just a bunch of dweebs?
Yeah.
Leia, you will be very happily, like we were also talking about this a little bit, you will be very happy because they do play up the trio way more in this movie than they
Yes.
do in the previous two. It was honestly my favorite part of this new Star Wars movie was the amount of time that we got that was Rey, Pin, and Poe. Rey, Pin, and Poe.
I do it, everyone does it.
Rey, Pin, and Poe.
Again, because they're
It's
supposed to
just
be
a
lovers.
Tongue twister.
They're meant to
God,
be
they're
the lovers.
amazing.
There's moments in it
Fuck.
where like they're talking in the background, you're hearing their conversation, it's like, wow, You guys are so good together. I don't even need the lover part, but just show me more of them interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Bob Doley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wish I would have had so much more. Okay, my favorites. So number 6, Return of the Jedi. That's my all-time favorite.
Okay, that's how
Love
that
it so
works.
much.
That's that. It's blocked.
Second
swear.
favorite. Honestly, it's probably Rogue One.
Rogue One is.
I really liked Rogue One a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everybody in it did such a good job. I was heartbroken when everyone just started fucking dying, even though it made sense.
Oh, don't forget to loot.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So,
Swear. Mm-hmm. There you go.
and I'll just rewatch it all the night. And I also just love. So my two favorite scenes in Star Wars though are actually in A New Hope, and my first favorite scene is the very beginning of A New Hope when they're all getting like killed by Vader, and everybody's like making these like they're all getting blasted or whatever, and they're all like ridiculously flailing and then falling, and I think it's so fucking funny. That's one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars, just because it's so stupid how everybody falls from being blasted. But that scene becomes even funnier because of Rogue One. It does, because at the end of Rogue One, it's so intense. There's like Vader's coming through, and they're like, this guy's like, I'm gonna die, pass it on to the princess, and they're going, and then if you go straight from that into A New Hope, it's so fucking funny. So I love it.
So,
Just between production value differences and just intensity differences, I love it so damn much.
with Rogue One, I feel like, the beginning was kind of boring, and what really saves it is like the last third of it.
It was heartbreaking.
It was. One thing that I do have to critique with Rogue One, though, I wish they would have saved Vader as like a complete, like, out of fucking nowhere.
I totally agree with that.
Like,
I
how
did not
cool.
like, and I really wish they hadn't done Tarkin at all. To be honest with you, 'cause it wasn't done well.
Or at least
he did not look like a real man.
Or at least like just like his back, like the back of him or something.
Yeah.
So it's just not awkward.
And it's because they actually did Leia pretty well, but not Tarkin.
Well, he also, like, Leia only said like a few things. I mean, it
True,
didn't look
true.
great, but it didn't look bad.
She looked real.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Ish.
She did. I rewatched it and I was like, no, that actually does look like a little bit perfection. Like
Sure.
Been photoshopped in post-production. But I would believe that was a real person.
Yes.
Not Tarkin, though. That is full CGI man. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. Honestly, if they had just waited for Vader at the end, that would have been...
That would have climbed that, like, scene, like, so fucking higher.
Oh, yeah.
If they didn't promote that Vader was part of this.
And the Vader scenes themselves weren't necessary at all.
You could have easily cut him out.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, okay, and the number 3, oof.
How do I use these again?
Push up on the directional pad.
There you go. Oh gosh. It might be A New Hope.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely parts of A New...
What the
I don't know. Can I just say the first half of A New Hope?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's not... Actually, I lied. The second half of A New Hope.
You don't like the first half?
I do like... A New Hope is just so long, and I do get bored with A New Hope, like, an hour and a half in. It just feels like forever. But it's a really nice introduction to the characters, and I enjoy every moment that they're on the Death Star, saving Leia, trying to get out, being all...
The awkward kiss.
Being all... The awkward kiss.
Yeah. Isn't that the one where...
No, that's in the 5th. That's an Empire
There's
Strikes Back.
well, they choose a kiss for luck.
Not the
Oh,
5th.
that was cute. I didn't think that
Yeah.
one was awkward. That one was just cute.
No, the awkward one where she just grabs his face
Yeah.
to like kiss Han off, that's in the 5th.
That's right.
No, but like when they're all just being so sassy, and I fucking love Carrie Fisher. Leia was great.
And that's one thing that I really love about Kylo is that he was also so sassy.
Sassy.
like.
So, and A New Hope has my 2 favorite scenes in Star Wars, which is the ridiculous blastering of people in the beginning, and then the Han scene where he's like talking. They're in the prison trying to get layout, and he's talking to the base on thing. Like, no, we're all good here. We're all good here.
So in
and then just blast.
so how are you?
How are you? That is my actual favorite Star Wars scene.
So
in the whole entirety of Star Wars.
Before I went to
oh my god,
what's it called? What's that bar? Alchemy.
Yeah.
They were showing that movie in the Happy Raven.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was. I think I was just at the Happy Raven studying.
Okay.
And it might have. Oh, it was Jazz's birthday. That's what it was.
It doesn't matter where you are.
It was Jazz's birthday, and that scene was on, and so like that's one of the reasons why I was late. Is because I was watching that very scene.
I get so mad if I like turn on the TV and I miss it. Because there's always a Star Wars marathon somewhere on TV. No.
Someone got right.
No, I don't want.
but we got our unseen aid,
That's good.
so that's funny. Oh well.
A Phantom Menace deserves an honorable mention there, though, because I really do love that film a lot. I also like, you know, and it's worn off now, and I've talked to Jazz about this, it's worn off now, but at the time, the shock of just going in and being all like, this kid is Darth Vader. Like, that dramatic irony really going into that was a weird, cool feeling.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like 6 or something at the time that movie came out. But I still felt it. I'd still been forced to watch all of the Star Wars movie by that time in my childhood. I was so like, that guy's gonna be evil when he grows up, but it's just this cute little kid!
Alias says, I honestly think A New Hope is the best movie overall because it has both the growth of a story and growth of character and ties things everyone wanted tied, so it's pleasing with the whole thing.
That's true.
And then she also says, Adam Driver is fantastic. Kylo. Like, that's probably my favorite part about the sequels, is I fucking love Kylo Ren. Like, I love all the main characters, but like Kylo Ren as a villain.
Someone on my Tumblr really loves Adam Driver, because all I've been seeing lately on my Tumblr feed has been a bunch of Adam Driver gifs in all of his movies. Like, I didn't know he had done so much work until this showed up on my Tumblr.
Really want to watch a Marriage Story. I heard it's really good.
It's really good.
Nice.
No, but Kylo Ren as a villain, I think what was nice about Kylo Ren as a villain was kind of the ridiculousness of him. Of him trying to be Vader.
Basically this fanboy of
I did
Vader.
Really like, and then like the dramatic removal of the mask during the first movie, and it's just this fucking
guy.
It's just, but like that. I mean, there's nothing dramatic about him. It's just this dude.
Yes.
Like, not even any cool like scars.
No. He's just a guy.
He's just kind of a dweeb.
But like that was so fucking funny in a good way.
Yes.
Like like that.
Look, that was
that
stupid.
should have been a serious moment, but like no, that should have been kind of like because this is a sequel to a very intense storyline, and he's basically a Darth Vader ripoff.
Yeah.
And they played that well in the first film. I thought.
I completely agree. Yeah, this guy wouldn't be an issue if you were just facing him, but the fact that you have to kill all his little like
buddies. Friends.
Yeah.
He's a big baddie.
Yeah.
No, and like again, I really think The Force Awakens would have felt like a much better movie to me if they had toned down on like referencing the old the first trilogy. If they hadn't tried to make it a nostalgia fest, the story was there. The introductions to all the new characters were good.
Yeah.
Like, I was invested in Rafe and Poe right from the beginning. I was sad when I thought Poe died, and I'd only known him for 10 minutes. Is it my turn again already? Fuck.
Good luck.
Oh no.
I can't. I'm trying to figure out his moves, but he just hits so fucking hard that I'm like, I don't have a chance.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Alias says it's very, very clear he isn't evil, but he wants so damn badly to be Mr. Evil of all mans.
Oh, Kylo, we'll get there someday.
No, we won't.
No.
Alias also said he tried for Vader 2.0. He ended up being Vader -3 because of his character gets so much sympathy. I wish they'd grow Kylo more. I want to know how he came from his parents and turned into not the next Vader.
That's another big empty hole in this, and it kind of like I get it because there's some like Anakin also kind of had some reasons for going evil, but like it was just partly them not knowing how to deal with his emotion and who he was,
which is like is a big flaw in the Jedi Order that's never really like. It's like Rian Johnson tries to like dig into it a little bit in The Last Jedi, but I don't feel like it's really
fully explored.
Is the issues with the Jedi.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of issues with the no emotion system.
Yes,
that's obvious because that system created Darth Vader.
Yep.
Anakin was not wanting to be evil.
No.
He did it because of like not being allowed to be emotional in some way. Okay, so this is where we get into Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic because Jolie Bindo is my. You guys played that game?
No.
Jolie, damn it! My favorite. It's this old hermit Jedi man. I'm gonna fucking die here because I'm gonna talk about Jolie Bindo so much. I just love him. It's this old fucking Jedi hermit, and he spends the whole game being all like, "Here's my crazy life. Oh, I was married. Oh, the fucking like I didn't even become a real Jedi because I didn't agree with their code. But you can still be a good person and a Jedi without being emotionless."
Was he a gray Jedi?
Yeah, he was a gray Jedi. He was technically not a Jedi. He never passed Padawan.
He's Kanan Jarrus.
He's wonderful. I fucking love Jolie.
Kanan Jarrus.
I don't know who that is.
He's from Rebels.
Oh.
Him and his wife Hera are the two best things out of Rebels.
As a Star Wars fan, I'm surprised I haven't seen much of like the spin-off shit.
I actually also have not seen the Clone Wars.
You both embarrass me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
These
I
Clone
like
Wars.
it. I know
Clone
I
Wars
like
is
it.
so it takes the okay. You love the prequels. Okay, what if the prequels were actually good movies? Yeah, I said it.
Jazz, you're not wrong.
Imagine if they took all the ideas and concepts and like character growth in the movies that they tried but couldn't accomplish, drug it out over like 6 seasons and made it an episodic like anthology series that followed the emotions perfectly.
No, don't hit me.
No.
Just come at me, but don't hit me. Ah, fuck, it's you.
No, Kevin, no.
Alias says, like, spoiler,
Whoa.
you can't tell me it was just that this Jedi student woke up to his teacher thinking for half a second that Kylo was evil. I won't get into spoilers about it, because we're going to watch it on Tuesday, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Then she says, haven't seen the Clone Wars either, but it's also on my list. She also says, touching on other shows, I want to know more about The Mandalorian too.
It's so good.
I need Disney Plus.
I know it's important.
I need Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus.
You can come over to my apartment.
Sweet.
I've got my
Yeah,
Disney
let's
Plus.
watch through all of. Through all of
Seriously, how do I block again?
L1.
Gotcha! That's gonna really help me against this dude.
I'd recommend locking on too.
Yep.
I know, but hold on. Let me. Oh no! Oh, stop!
There you go.
Here we go.
All right,
okay.
you got this guy.
All right, now I remember
Low on
all
health,
of
but
my
high on
tools.
spirit. Oh, that's unblockable.
It's okay. It's okay. I thought I had a resurrection. It's not okay.
It's not
Was that your 2?
No, that was only one.
Yeah.
I'm just
Get it
really
out of
down
your
with it.
hands.
I don't want to play Sekiro. I want to talk about Star Wars.
Do you not want to play?
No, I do want to play.
Okay.
I
Alias
remember how to
says,
block.
I smell a watch party. Do I hear a watch party? I hear a watch
You
party.
hear a watch party.
Do you want to watch Mandalorian with us, Alia?
Oh,
We would love that.
I'm watching Mandalorian with my coworkers. I actually can't do that.
Oh well, fuck you then.
I mean, I guess
Jazz, do you want to watch
Yeah, we'll find a
You
way to
guys
watch
can
it.
also watch
No,
Mandalorian.
we will
with
find
my
a way to
coworkers.
watch
Yeah,
it.
we'll watch it with Alia.
That's okay. Okay.
You're invited too, Melissa.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Mind if I invite my coworkers?
Of course.
Well, then let's just watch it over at your place, I guess.
Sweet. That makes it easy.
Yeah, but I wanted to be indignant for a second.
All right.
Alias says, "Come over, come to me." Yes.
Come, my ladies.
Come.
We want butterfly, sugar.
Sugar, baby.
Now it's the Sugar Ray podcast.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
talk about sugar.
Did we cover everyone's top 3?
I think we covered everyone's top
yeah,
3.
we did, because I'm 6, Rogue One, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Everyone loves 5 so much, and honestly, like, I get it, but I also don't care about 5.
I love 5
And you should. It is a good movie. But like,
because it actually accomplishes everything Star Wars A New Hope set out. It continues really well.
Mm-hmm.
New Hope just is so much its own like coherent story by itself that it's just lovely.
Plus, like that cliffhanger of like,
Oh, yeah.
our heroes are fucked now. Like,
And Rian Johnson did that too, and I think people were like, "Oh well, it wasn't good."
We don't like that. That's not our look.
I can see a lot of the issues with Last Jedi that people bring up. The whole chase thing could have been done better. There's that look.
no, why did you see me?
The casino planet can be a little
Yeah.
wonk. It's not wonk though because it's bad, but it's bad because the way the chase is set up, it doesn't make sense that you're going to spend all this time dicking around.
mm-hmm.
And it's fine, but like you definitely don't set up this really important. We have 4 hours to save everyone, and then dick around for 2 hours, like and get arrested.
Yes.
Pull it off better. Be better. They didn't need to get arrested. I get it that like that's how they met the hacker guy, which also wasn't in this movie.
Nope.
There's
I don't even remember who you're talking about.
Benicio del Toro's character.
To be fully
the
honest.
guy with the weird twitch.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind him, and I was like, cool, new Star Warsy character. Hopefully he comes back in a big way in the next one. But it was like, there was this really intimate story with Last Jedi, and then it was like, okay, let's go back to a movie where no one says anything to each other. You ever notice that? No one says anything to each other. They just talk in either
fuck, I didn't
platitudes
press the
or
right
yells.
Push
Man.
block.
Yeah, I did push block, actually.
Good job, though. Hitting
Shut
block.
up.
That's good game sense.
Damn. Oh, touch me.
Touch it, touch it, touch it,
I
touch
don't like
me.
it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like,
I don't like the touch.
bad touch.
I
Has
just
to be
wanna-
consensual.
I just like jumping on people. Can I just keep? I'm just gonna keep.
Oh my god, they're all there.
Oh, and they're throwing rocks. They're throwing rocks. All right.
Why?
Okay, we're not talking to that guy.
Why not let the concept that? Okay, so why not let the? Oh god, I don't want to spoil any more of fucking
Oh, he knew.
the most recent one.
Uh-huh.
But like,
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to
yeah.
it.
Come on.
Anyway,
come
my
on,
next
come on. Get back to
three.
your route. I'm not up there. Climb the wall, cowards.
Artists, Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Oh fuck.
Return of the Jedi. I love, just love it. Love it. And then probably, actually no, I would put Last Jedi, then Return of the Jedi. Rogue One, Last Jedi, Return of the Jedi, and Rogue One and Last Jedi are probably interchangeable.
Nice.
Because I think those two are on pretty equal footing for me.
Uh-huh.
I don't much love the
I was trying to
characters
kill
in
that
Rogue One,
dude, you asshole.
but I do much love the things that they're doing. And god damn, is that the most beautiful fucking Star Wars movie ever made.
Yeah, the cinematography in
Oh
it is
my God.
beautiful.
The reveal of the Death Star, the fight sequences, the way they do space battles, and you can actually tell what the fuck is going on. The war scenes. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. The Force.
Ah, he was my favorite character.
Ooh.
Him dying really
What was his
fucked
name?
me up. I cannot remember. I honestly
Can you
can't.
name
He
a
was
name
my
besides
favorite
Jin
character, but I
Erso in that
cannot.
entire movie?
Darth Vader.
Of someone who hadn't met.
Bodhi.
Bodhi, who got snubbed.
Forrest Whitaker.
That's not a character. And he was
not.
And he was snubbed too.
He was.
Nice. We did the roll.
That movie was like watching the Oscars because there was a shit ton of snubs.
Yeah, fucking the Oscars love fucking Joker so much.
But they're gonna snub. Oh yeah, it's 11 nominations.
Jesus.
But they're gonna snub Jojo Rabbit.
Don't do it.
I don't know if either of you have seen it. Probably not.
I haven't. I've been talked about
Watch
it. I know
Jojo
I need to watch it. I love Taika Waititi.
Guy Pearce is so good. And Taika Waititi's so good. And little,
Those two?
I have tried twice, yeah.
little what's his Griffin something? I don't remember his name, but Roman Griffin something. He's so fucking
I'm
cute.
really just bad at watching.
ScarJo's got the most heartbreaking fucking performance. The little Jewish girl was super good. His little buddy that just shows up. I really enjoyed, and it's a fucking good movie as opposed to some of these movies where it's like, well, I've seen this before, but it's pretty.
I like beautiful.
Lighthouse also got. I haven't seen Lighthouse, but I've heard nothing but good things about Lighthouse, and that got snubbed.
Yeah,
I can
art
have
house
no
films, man,
Yep.
can't live with them.
Like apparently, as like a moviegoer, like that movie was just fucking incredible. So, yeah, the Academy fucking loved Joker. Like, I would say I get it, but I really don't. It just
Well, I
looked.
haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
So I can't say. I don't like, personally, as
I'm sure.
a Batman fan,
Uh-huh.
it kind of bothered me. Like, and again, I haven't seen the movie, so maybe, like, it doesn't really matter towards me, but it actually kind of bothered me from what I know of the storyline of Joker,
This storyline?
and, like, specifically the, like, Eat the Rich storyline, which I support the Eat the Rich movement. It's just that as a Batman fan, it kind of bugged me that, one, they were making this solo film for, yes, one of the most iconic villains in DC, but, like, you're painting him in kind of this, like, for the man life,
Yeah.
and I'm all like, but you raped and crippled one of my favorite characters.
I don't want to be the not this Joker, but not this Joker.
Not this Joker? Yeah. Honestly, I didn't.
It's not.
And again, as like a huge Batman fan, I didn't want a Joker movie.
Yeah.
I want a Barbara Gordon Oracle movie.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I want the characters I actually love.
Love it. Oh, I think you were.
And I also
Doesn't
don't
look
like
like-
the idea of a Joker origin movie for the simple fact that one of the cool things about the Joker is you really don't know his origin.
Yeah, you get.
That he's just fucked up for the sake of it in a lot of ways, that you don't really ever get to know
one's
the
here.
full story with him.
Is there someone here?
You're just
No.
Ah!
No one's here.
Jar Jar!
That's dumb. That's real dumb.
Wait, is someone here? Hey, come here. Psst. 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 There's like a sword moving along the fucking top.
There is. Come on, you guys. Come on, you stupid henchman.
Someone here?
If you take down the boss that way, I swear, Candy.
You might. I hope so.
His back was turned. Where'd my friend go?
Your buddy's gone.
Can you? Oh my God, can you?
Come here.
Try.
Can you?
Come here. Come here. Oh, come here.
Come here. Come here, dude.
Oh, come
Come
here.
here. Come here. Come here. Get closer, dude.
I don't think you can.
You're so
I don't think
alive.
it's gonna let you kill him this way.
But wouldn't it be great? Oh my god.
Oh my god. You
Step
just need-
closer.
He's not gonna.
Psst.
No, that's I think as close as his character can get.
It might be.
I'm.
he's
That's as
stepping
close
on my
as-
hand.
yeah.
Literally, ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I don't think you can do
You're
it.
not allowed to kill him this way.
But
But maybe
if he
you can
turns
hit him.
around, you might be able to. No, he definitely like is like weirdly aware that you're there, but not.
I sense the
But
disturbance.
you
off
can
his
jump
look.
up and backstab him. Oh, maybe
No,
here.
he's phased.
He really wants you to backstab him though.
Hey!
You
Ha!
can take at
Sure
least-
you are!
Take at least one health point from him.
Fuck yeah! Wow, he does not want to fall down the cliff. That sucks. We're so easy to fall down the cliff.
We easily can do that. We've done that several
You're
times.
heavier, sir. You should be able to fall down the cliff more easily.
Whoa! Holy fuck!
Unlock.
Ah!
Bubble.
Are we
Nice.
the same person?
Oh, no.
Are we? Do we?
Get up,
Do we?
get up, get up,
Are
get up,
we
get up.
the same soul? That won't make full sense till you see the movie. Oh no, that is mentioned in the second.
Not
movie.
really.
Not as much.
The whole.
Leia,
No!
We are two people of one soul.
They don't mention it. That's never. That was one thing. Like, if you're gonna throw something in like the Force thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the name of it, but like, I guess it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Bond.
The dyad thing. That I looked into it because I was like, I think I've heard of this before. No, it's a new thing they made up. It's kind of referenced in other things, but not really. And I was like,
I thought they brought it up in the second film,
Nope.
didn't they?
never heard
what?
the term before.
Oh, I didn't think they had said the term, but I thought they talked about like
Nope.
the
Nothing.
soul
what now?
connection.
Nope.
No.
It was entirely stated that it was Snoke.
Oh, that was connecting them.
And so then they were
So
like,
that was just the directors really being such assholes to each other.
it was super petty. And
That's so petty.
Maybe it was Rian Johnson, probably, and Chris Terrio. Maybe it was Disney. We'll never know who's really telling the truth because J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrario are going to just tell everything they can to make themselves look good at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Also, the guy who wrote this movie was the writer of Batman vs. Superman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leah. It's not even that we're seeing these messages delayed, just that I'm bad at watching the chat. It's a little bit of both of those things.
Shoot him with the
Hey.
thingy.
Just shoot him. Shoot some. Oh no! What if you go up a little bit?
Shoot him.
Yeah. Do a little popsies.
Hold on. Don't I have those rocks?
We got, the ceramic shards.
Nice.
Can you use them? Oh, you can use them. Holy shit. Some busted ass shit. Hey, come here.
Why don't we get a rifle?
No fucking do that. Eventually we do get a gun in our arm, I think.
Do we?
Something like that. Hey, come here.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
Come here. Hey, come on over here. Yeah, I've got free hentai.
What's your least favorite Star Wars movie, except for White? Because we already know it's The Phantom Menace.
It's all of the prequels.
No, you have to choose one, Roy. Only
the
one is
prequels.
Only one is allowed to be your least favorite Star Wars movie. The other two do have to have a place of second and third least, but not all of them can be least.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, Roy.
How's that not
Not
fair?
every one of those.
You
movies
know why
can
it's
be
not
the
fair.
worst.
I don't know why
One
it's
has
not
to
fair.
be the
Because
worst of the
least
worst.
favorite movie, singular, is a term.
Yeah.
I know you know enough English to know that.
Jeff.
He started it.
So you choose one. Is it The Phantom Menace?
Don't
break my heart.
Or is it Clone Wars?
It is.
Or is it Revenge? Because it could be. I don't know why. It would
I have
be.
to think.
I can
It
tell
would
you
be.
mine.
It would definitely be.
Attack of the Clones.
No.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. I don't even remember the fucking names.
Mine's
Yeah.
definitely Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
It has the scene where they're like captured and like Padme gets out. Really, like that whole fight scene is super awesome. But the rest of the movie, I do not enjoy.
Yep, I agree. And I really like Count
I never
Dooku. Wish
agreed.
that he'd gotten not snubbed as a character.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting the idea of this really like posh Jedi who's super aware of the bad things the Jedi are doing,
Mm-hmm.
and also like super materialistic, and so that makes sense why he fell down to the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same token, they just didn't play with it.
That and like,
All the awkward.
I didn't
scenes.
like how they like.
Well,
I didn't need to see Yoda fight. Like, I really did not need to see Yoda fight.
Of all the things.
That wasn't even one of the things I didn't even remember that, but yeah.
Yeah!
He does a sick backflip.
Several sick backflips.
Roy and I talk about this. Well, that's
Phantom
just the
Menace
prequels.
is the only one you've seen in theaters?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Leia.
Roy and I talked about this. That movie is Attack of the Clones is so much better if you just cut out the bulk of the Leia Padme scenes and it's just Obi-Wan film noiring his way through the Star Wars universe.
Yep.
Because at least that's kind of interesting. Him finding
all
these
of the
clone
romantic
things.
subplot between Padme and Anakin is
So forced.
is just so uncomfortable with the way it's written.
So forced. Like I love Obi-Wan just like, oh, I found a clue and this clue leads me to this. Like it's actually really good storytelling. It's not MacGuffins, it's actual thought process and learning and like Yoda helping him like and having the children like help him, like that's a cool scene. But you forget about those scenes because you're so fucking focused on the thing they're trying to make you pay attention to. It's just Anakin's love story. And it's like, fuck, who cares?
Wasn't that
Leia
also...
was not feeling the Yoda fight.
Yes! Thank you, Leah.
Where's my Mace Windu fight scenes?
Isn't that also isn't Attack of the Clones the one where Dooku sends assassin to hire a shapeshifter, to hire a robot, to get bugs, to kill Padme?
Yeah, it is.
Somewhere.
Okay, but one thing I also like about... See, I like parts of that film. I don't hate the entirety of it. I also really like the fucking speed chase throughout Coruscant.
Yeah, that's
with Anakin being a little shit throughout the whole thing.
The speeder chase?
Yeah, the speeder chase
But
was
you
fun.
could have accomplished that with 3 less layers of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, are you up there?
So,
Yes, I am.
Leia,
Sure am.
Alright. He does the unblockable and the jump.
Leia, what's
Now
your
it's-
least favorite Star Wars? What's your least favorite and your favorite Star Wars movie? I don't think you said your favorite earlier.
Nice.
So yeah, give us
Nice.
both.
Oh.
Tell me your
Oh,
opinions.
fuck. I tried jumping.
You tried a couple things.
Let's make it more complicated.
Woo!
That's exactly what they did.
Oh, that's a long sword.
Fuck.
Oof. He's tough.
He's really tough.
Real gosh darn tough right there.
Oh, I thought he had me.
I thought he had you, now you know.
Plus, at least in Revenge of the Sith, it didn't feel like teenager and woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like, okay, these guys do feel like a married couple
Yeah.
now, but like, no part of the second movie felt like.
No! I should have dodged when I jumped. That's two.
Roy, you're one of your and I's favorite parts of the Phantom Menace though is the lip.
Oh, you did.
The
Okay,
what?
I'm sorry.
The lip bite at the very end. They love each other and she just. I want to fuck that baby.
Are you an angel?
9 years was just enough.
Oh my god, they could have just aged him up.
Just a little bit.
You didn't need to make
Just-
him a fucking 9-year-old.
Ye-
He was already too old for the Jedi. Okay.
That
it's fine.
also reminds me of watching the Spider-Man movies,
Yeah.
the Tobey Maguire ones, with like when Aunt May's telling his story about when Peter Parker first met Aunt May. It was like, Aunt May, is that an angel? Like, really? That's what Peter Parker said. Peter Parker was probably like, no. He was probably reading some nerdy ass shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so one, I'm sorry you did mention that New Hope was your favorite, and I apologize. Then that
And I did bring that up.
No, that's why I'm saying I apologize, because I'm recalling this now. Least favorite is also Attack of the Clones. Leah doesn't remember it, but the parts that she does were cringing, which is true. You can't go, hey, look at this adorable kid that will become evil and this gorgeous, strong queen. Look at this romantic couple that will carry the
God, this is
galaxy in
broken.
like literal 3 or 4 actual years.
Hey,
God.
Come over here.
come here.
I love that that's becoming memes now. Is the cat? Like my favorite one is the one with the cat on the podium in like a college course. And it's like, if you have any questions, just at me.
I do not know what you're talking about. I did not know this was a meme.
It's a cat meme where like that's how you get cat's attention. Is it's spelled out PS 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 PS. It's the.
I did not know this was a meme thing. Here it comes. He's not even running towards you. He's just taking a nice stroll. I'm here.
I just need you to look any other direction so I can get that backstab.
Oh no. Oh no.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Uh-oh.
No.
Okay.
Get down on the cliff again. He can't see you when you're on the cliff.
Oh. Did he just turn in midair?
Yeah.
Bullshit! He turned in midair!
No, I know. That's my big problem, Leah. He is not old enough by that second movie. It does not make sense.
As Uncle Cosmonaut once said, that just make no sense.
I never at my cat. Never. I go.
What about a stray cat?
No.
You don't.
No, I go. Hey there. Hello, Bean.
Hi.
Come here. Come here. And they usually come. They don't. You don't need the.
I always.
I've never. I don't think.
God,
honestly,
grab.
that
Yep,
sound
I'm aware.
kind of hurts in my mouth. I don't think I've ever made that sound at a cat before. Like it feels very like doing it now. It's all like this feels foreign and wrong. I don't think I've done it before until this very.
I'll tell you
straight.
what. Don't like that sound.
What?
Not a big fan of it.
I can't fucking do it.
Of all the things that like we could talk about anything. In the middle of this, I'm just hearing
This
fucking.
is where you draw the line.
Just right now, I don't fucking care. Otherwise, like
We've talked about Star Wars porn.
I'm just sitting here fighting this dude. And all I hear is.
Leia's doing it in the chat.
I can't read the chat. It's fine.
Put it in front of your face.
You might as well read it for me.
Oh, okay. It's going. Melissa. Jazz. That's the chat.
The secret.
Oh, hold on. There's another line. I can't do it.
Did I ever mention that you're my favorite?
I can't fucking do it.
You're wonderful.
The secret.
You're a
I
wonderful
can't
friend.
do it for more than like 5. I can't do it for more than 3.
3.
That's all I got in me. I might have a dog. No, I have a cat.
Oh god.
I've got a lovely cat.
Yeah. Pavers.
Paper's the fucking best.
Is that his full name?
No, his full name's Paver Beansprout Wilson.
See, mine is Dessa Darling.
Aww.
Yeah.
I have no reason to call him a beansprout. He's such a big fucking cat. It just feels right. Or he's my boy. Those are his names.
So what are other nicknames that you name your cat?
It banned you from chatting.
What?
But you're still chatting. I don't believe that. Oh, and then she said. I'm sorry. What are the nicknames?
Yeah.
He's Pave. He's my boy. Come here, boy. He's Beansprout or Little Bean. That's it. Those are really the only nicknames I give my boy.
See, Dessa is Cutie, Dessa Darling, Toots, Beautiful.
I guess I also do Sweet Bean.
Aw.
Beansprout and Sweet Bean. Sorry.
Dummy, and Asshole. I rarely call her Asshole, but it's usually like right when it's feeding time and I'm like asleep and she'll like gently slap my face.
You know, in that case, he's also a little shit. You right.
Because even you have to have.
Oh, it did ban her from chatting because she was posting too fast. It thought she was spamming us, which technically you are spamming us. That's not wrong.
We didn't do that. That was Twitch that did that.
But we're enjoying the spam, if that makes me feel better. Is that Juno?
Yes.
That's how you put it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's an interesting way of spelling Juno. I like it. Her nicknames for cats are Juju Bean, June Buck, June Banana, Booger, Noodle, Noodaloo, and Asshole. There's always just one of those in there for a cat.
Get in there, Jazz. Get his ass. Get his ass.
I'm going for that booty.
Jazz, have you ever had a cat?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Well, okay, you had a dog though, have you?
Yeah.
What have been your dog nicknames?
Slobber monster, shithead, garbage breath. You know, the norms.
Slobber monster.
Those are not as cute as our cat nicknames.
They're pretty cute.
I like Leia's cat nicknames. I like Junebug and Juju Bean.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like any nickname with bean in it. I don't know. Cats are just little beans.
Because they have little beans.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right, boy.
As the great philosopher Bender once said, "Shut up, baby, I know it."
How the
Oh,
fuck?
you also have a cat named Jinx. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love the name Jinx. Jinxie, Jinkies, Jinky Dinks, Jinky. Also Goober and Goober Butt and Stinky Butt. Ew, what did you get into? And also asshole.
Ew, what did you get into?
Dear you, what did you get into? What is in your mouth?
What is in your mouth?
I read a post on Tumblr the other day that was all like, man, I hope I look at my dog who wants these things, and I know they're not good for my dog, and I hope that the universe looks out for me, that the way I look out for my dog, and even though I want something, it doesn't give it to me all the time. And then like underneath it was a person posted this all like, me chewing on something that I want, the universe going, what is in your mouth? Me chews faster. Universe, spit it out!
I love that image.
You are the dog in the universe's life.
What kind of dog would you be? If you
Oh,
were...
your friend named your cat Pinto Bean! I don't know what to say. I just love it so much. Damn it,
You and
Ted.
your cats. They're really cute.
Okay, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what if you were a dog? What type of dog?
Shetland sheepdog.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
Thanks.
I can see that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Come on, Jazz.
It's one down.
You got this.
General
you got
Tenzin.
That, you got that resurrection back.
I did.
Yeah.
This general ain't nothing on you.
I
You got
fucking
a
blocked.
cause to fight for. You got a young boy to save. What about you, Roy? What dog did you be?
I want to say corgi.
Fuck
I also
you.
want to
God,
say
you've been on this for
Shiba.
an hour.
So-
I see the Shiba.
Yeah.
God
More
damn
than
it,
the
dude.
corgi.
Why does it
Oh my
unlock?
God, that fucking hit takes so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see the Shiba more.
I think you just like corgis.
I just like corgis. Maybe I was I was a Shiba in my past life, and my lover was a corgi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jazz, what kind of dog would you be?
You okay,
That's
Jazz?
Jazz is not
Jazz,
okay.
are you okay?
That hurt, Jazz.
I would be
Little
a.
puny
We talked
boy.
about this at work.
Leia's a terrier. Here you go.
I don't know what I would be.
That's okay.
Leah says, I'm a
A
terrier,
dog.
I'm annoying as fuck, but also super adorable, so everyone says. I'll probably force you to pay attention to me. But you'll be like, oh, but it's so worth it, so I love you. I can totally see it, Leia.
Jazz,
Yeah.
you a coonhound.
I guess.
Just smart.
Thanks.
Hey.
I wouldn't call that my defining feature, but oh, thanks. I'll take it.
I can also see Saint Bernard in you.
Yeah. I'm the kind of dog that will ignore you. I'm kind of like a cat, and then I'll ignore you till I want attention.
Yeah.
So whatever dog is comfortable just like doing its own thing.
A lot of dogs actually.
Yeah.
I don't know what dog that would be. So that I just had a lot of experience with Basset Hounds. And the like.
Stop being the drum.
Hound dogs.
Stupid. Yeah, that's right. I don't care if they see me. I don't care. Give me your money.
I can't even think of dog fucking types right now. I'm trying to figure out how to be this fucking guy.
God, I wish you were not just standing right in that corner. Actually, it's fine.
I'm a Shinu Ibu.
You're a Shiba. You're the same as Roy.
I thought you were a corgi.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No.
No, I just like corgis.
No,
Yeah,
Oh, fuck,
you were in the
fuck.
you were in like the middle of the
I
fight.
have no idea.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you're here too. Fair enough. Sorry, dude.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if I can see you as a Shiba.
I can't see you as a Shiba. Shibas are like great dogs until they get oddly aggressive. That's me. You're not that. Roy, you're one of those big dogs that thinks it's a lap dog.
like Han was.
Yeah, you're a lot like a box.
Like a oh my god!
You are a boxer, actually. Like loving, can be very intelligent, but also can be very dopey and like just goofy and a bit of a trickster. But definitely want to be a lap dog.
Nope.
Not always.
Fuck!
I didn't know they could do
Alright,
that!
Jazz, you convinced me. Alright, I see that.
Fuck! I didn't know they could do that.
We all learned something new today.
Why are they so aware of my
What dog was Melissa? I again was not. paying
Challenging
attention.
dog.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the beautiful hair.
Yep.
Cute? That's exactly what I was going for. Nope, not far enough.
I can also see you as like a pit bull.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Like a Kalis type of dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss that dog. It's a good
that
dog.
was a good dog.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Scrap iron. Okay, so now we
Very
gotta start.
protective.
I gotta start
Yup.
using my smarts. Oh fuck, arrow. I gotta.
Woo!
What do we have in our arsenal here?
Not much.
We've got.
I was trying to use that
Fist-
combat arms thing, but like
I have to use my axe.
I feel like I'm not using it at the right distance because like I'll be like, oh, they're coming to surround me. I'll use it, and then he like starts his swing behind him,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, so I
I'm
don't
gonna
hit the people directly in front of me.
I'm gonna use fire.
It doesn't do much.
Hey.
Yeah, it's mainly for people that are like scared of fire.
For some weird
Hey.
reason.
Mm-hmm. You would think fire would hurt.
You'd think it would do anything to him.
Leah said that you're just a cat because you just described a cat.
I know I described a cat.
Yeah, so you're just a cat.
I am probably more of a cat.
Yeah.
But that's why I said Shibu Inu,
Shiba Inu.
because they
Can you
are
see me?
cat-like dogs.
Bitch.
I really want a Shiba.
They're very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, did everyone just go back to their spots? Yeah, they do.
There's
Fucking idiots.
There's one that I follow on Facebook named Tofu, and he's the
Yeah.
cutest thing.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck!
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Nah, it's fine.
Still got him.
It's fine. It's fine.
He
Hey,
don't even
big
know.
guy.
Hey, big boy.
Hey, big boy. I got my eyes set on you.
I got my eyes on you.
What's the
Everything that is got the hot blood in their mouth.
I was thinking of that Weezer song. I've got my hash pipe. Do 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 do
Ah!
do do.
I hit him. I hit him.
And now he notices you.
Bitch.
That's all you needed.
Senpai!
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me,
Where
senpai.
is he?
Notice me.
Ha! You can't get me. Cause I'm a ninja. I don't want to be locked onto you though.
More of a
Was it,
Ronin.
oh, did I miss
Way
something?
more Ronin than Ninja.
But we agreed since he does have a lord, he is not technically a Ronin.
What is this character's
What,
name,
bitch?
Jazz? This really technical, nerdy ass.
I am.
Shut up. You can't get me.
I don't know
I'm
what
in
you're
a
doing.
tree.
It's
I'm
Egon.
in a tree.
I'm
Walk
Egon.
off the ledge.
Egon?
I'm in it. Oh, don't. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm
You know,
in
the
a
traditional
tree.
samurai sword was honed to be as strong as to be for its sharpness and to be as strong, but it actually bent really easily in the middle, and that's why they had to have really precise strikes.
Hey, no. Fuck. Wow.
And-
Wow.
and he
Wow. You're an asshole.
Choke slam.
On for $20.
Worth.
Mm-hmm. Then she goes, cats don't have breeds. I'm a cat. I'm just one of those cats that needs attention all the time. Until I don't, I'm a Bengal cat. If I was a cat, we can talk about cats. We can talk about cats now.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
No,
I
haven't
liked all
seen
the
it, won't
lightsaber
see it, won't
battles.
see it. Never gonna see it, will not know anything about it
My-
ever in my life, and I'm
my
okay with
cat
that.
name
I've
would
actually
be-
read a lot
So
of
many
reviews
people
about
are
it.
anti-cats simply because
no, I saw
they're
that.
anti-cats.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I don't.
Not a cat person, I get it. Renee, we're cat people.
Yeah, we're cat people.
You like the musical? I like cats. I don't like cats.
So,
And here's the joke. Look over here. Oh, it went over her head.
just like
Oh
just
my
like
God.
a Jellicle cat
Just
would
like
be.
a jellicle cat would be.
Angelica cat!
A jellicle cat is a jellicle cat.
Fuck off!
Oh my.
That's just what a Jellicle cat would do.
Very jellicle cat like.
Fucking hate.
Hey, it's a jellicle day for jellicle hate.
I don't know who you are anymore. Gotta rest up.
Alien says, I want to see the Cats movie. I love the songs from the musical, but I'm also afraid to see the movie. If you don't understand Jellicle Cats who are part of the Jellicle Cat Club, it's the way.
This is the way.
So, Jazz's girlfriend, Aiden, and I went to go see Cats, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, a few Tuesdays, Tuesdays ago.
And that was the most fun I have ever watched a movie theater. I've ever had in the movies,
Was it
of all time.
Was it pure chaos?
There were 8 of us in that theater,
Mm-hmm.
and every single person was totally down with yelling at the screen.
Yep.
And so all of
On a
us were
train
just
thing.
yelling
Oh fuck.
at
Fuck
the
yeah.
screen and making bad jokes. And me and when I walked in, already fairly intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the 2 people who were sitting directly behind us. In this empty theater, we chose the place in front of these people for some reason. And I said, "Are you guys big fans of cats?" And the guy says, "I don't know yet." And I was like, "They seem cool." And then Jason Derulo appears, and me and the girl behind me at the same time go, "Jason Derulo,"
Mm-hmm.
and I knew we were friends.
There's a moment where one of the cats, the musical cat.
Oh, you mean all of them?
No. The magical cat was trying to bring back the Judi Dench cat, and
Spoilers, I guess.
spoilers for cats. And so he's like waving his magic around, and he attempts it once, and he doesn't come back. And so I can't remember who said it, but it was like, "Everyone, give him your power." So we started.
We all reached our hands out, and we're like, yes, and even the people behind us were doing it. It was so much fun.
And then, so he attempts it the second time, and it fails. And then the girl behind us is like, "We didn't give him enough power."
For about 2 hours,
Ah fuck.
just
we
pure.
made new best friends.
Yeah, it was just
I'm
pure
very-
joy.
Ah fuck. Ah fuck.
Well, my toes.
Because
Fuck.
none of us was going into the movie being like, oh, this is going to be like the greatest movie of all time.
Hey.
And it is actively horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Like, Rebel Wilson does pull her skin off.
Ew.
And I'm not lying.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
hyperbolating.
Alias says, every positive Cats review has been from theater folks, and I am them, so I think I'll have a blast. Jason Derulo, Witch Cat, the Magical Cat, and the Judi Dench Cat.
If anyone is giving this a positive review, but trying to like claim that this is the best way Cats should be, or like that there's some like value in it beyond a humorous version of an alright like weird musical, I can't agree with them.
Think, it's very much like a Rocky Horror type of movie.
We treated it like it was Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Mhm.
and I want it to be that.
Yeah. What's her name?
Don't shoot me while I'm killing
Lindsay
your
Ellis, said it perfectly. This is the return of the cult classic. Mm-hmm.
Like calling it now. Like not enough people are gonna see it now,
No!
but in so many years we will see a return of Cats.
Yeah.
And I want to be a part of making that.
Mhm.
I want to keep watching it.
Yes.
I want to watch it at least once a year, if not more.
Oh.
I'm just letting you, so you can watch
No,
the
I'm
chat.
saying the O to jazz.
I'm in agreement with Jazz. I'm in total agreement with Jazz.
Okay, you guys have fun with that.
You'll have to watch it with us sometime, because it's
I will not.
fun.
I will not.
We're gonna make a list of our little
No part of me wants to
Games.
spend my time like that.
You're not
But
going to spend any
I
money.
just want to know.
I said my time.
I
right?
just want to know why.
My time is more important to
Melissa,
me. I will.
you haven't given me a reason besides it seems gross.
Yeah.
I've told you my reasons before.
I don't
You
remember
just
them.
don't remember.
Don't remember.
Which is not my fault. It doesn't mean I have to reiterate myself.
That's fine. I just feel like now you're just not because they're not good reasons.
No, they're fine reasons. They're reasons that are good enough for me.
I guess.
I don't care about the musical. I didn't like the musical when I've seen it on stage, and I've seen it on stage more than once,
Yeah, but
which is unfortunate for me.
Roy,
I don't like the fact that they use CGI for it, because the one thing I can say about the Cats musical is, like, the costume designers did an interesting job.
I mean,
so,
the
like-
CGIs did some interesting things with it.
No, we're not going there. I don't like that they, like, one of the only things I liked about Cats was the costume design, and they got rid of that.
But they replaced it with amazing
With
set design.
something I don't care about. Oh, the set design. Okay, I do care about
The set design is the only part of that movie I will defend as an artistic positive. Their set design is so cool. It really feels like this larger than life world. The Cats don't remain consistent in size, but the set design itself is gorgeous. But go on.
See, that, and honestly, that would be the only thing that you could have said to get me to watch this movie.
That's
Jazz,
I know.
that's all you had to say.
I
But
know.
I'm still not going to, because again, I can just think of so many better. I have so many other things to watch and read and be a part of, and I don't want to give 2 hours of my life to Cats. I just don't.
Sometimes you have to watch something God fearing.
God, I just don't want to. And honestly, that's good enough for me, because I don't gotta see everything. I'm never gonna see everything. But let's see the things that I actually care about, and not Cats.
See, Roy and I had never seen Cats going into this. So we had no preconceived notions of what Cats should be other than maybe seeing some images from it.
Mhm.
And I'd heard a couple of the songs.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Leah. The costume design choices were part of the musical.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
No, I'm sorry.
I personally think that just smack him. Just a little smack.
Just need to turn around, dude.
Just a little
Even
smack.
if they had made this
He won't
movie
notice.
not CGI and with the fucking music, stage musical cat designs, I still wouldn't want to watch this movie, because I don't want to watch Cats the movie. I didn't like the play.
But it's not about watching Cats the movie. It's about epically just shitting on the movie Cats.
Which is not how I actually like to spend my time, Jazz. And I know that a lot of people do. I know that the riff tracks. I know that's a big thing to a lot of people, and people enjoy that, but I actually don't. That's not actually one of the things I like doing.
But have you ever watched Rocky Horror as part of a group?
Yeah.
And you liked it?
Yeah, but I actually liked that film.
That's just people like enjoying but riffing on that movie or the play.
That's not why I've gone to watch Rocky Horror, though.
Sure, you can enjoy it, but
Like,
I don't.
genuinely
I
I
don't
don't think you're getting what I'm saying. I'm thinking you're looking for some sort of little hole into why I'm wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong.
You are saying that.
No, I'm trying to give you a reason to watch this film. That's
Well, I don't want a
different thing.
reason to watch the film.
And I
no,
want to
you're
give
just,
it to you because I want to enjoy it with you.
But I don't want to. Why is that never good enough for you, man? Why can't I just not want to do
I don't know
something?
why you're making it seem like I'm coming at you here at this point. I simply...
Because I don't care that you guys want to watch the movie. I'm never going to tell you guys not to watch the movie. Why are you so aggressively trying to make me watch the movie?
It's not aggressive.
Yes, it is.
I guess if you're
Well,
taking it
yeah.
that way.
Again, we apologize if we're being aggressive on it.
Yeah,
We just want to enjoy like something fun
Which
with
is
you.
fine, but I'm not actually going to enjoy it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I've stated that multiple times.
Okay. That's fine. You won't enjoy cats.
Yeah.
We could move past cats.
I would love that. I never wanted to talk about cats in the
And
first place.
We wanted to talk about
Yeah.
cats.
Which is
and
fine.
We were talking about cats.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to see them turn into cats versus dogs. If we could get a full CGI dog and cat movie that's a sequel to Cats versus Dogs, but with humans.
But can it be a remake of the actual movie? Cats
That's
versus
what I'm.
Dogs?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. That's what I want. Is that them to take this concept, what they've done with cats, and to go, okay,
Now let's add dogs.
let's add dogs, and then make them spies.
Now that's a movie.
Shot for
I'd
shot,
watch.
Goldblum reprises his role, and we're all a little happier for it, I guess, or just the same, but different.
God, that movie was terrible.
That was real bad. The fucking cat in it is just the only. I don't know if I can say redeeming quality. It's the only part I really enjoyed of that movie.
Uh-huh.
I remember as a kid.
The evil mastermind.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Like, was it Snowball?
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that. I remember enjoying parts of it as a kid, but I remember even as a kid and just like not as into stuff like that, I was still like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this a whole bunch more times. I've seen some really good reviews of it though.
Really?
Not positive reviews. I've seen some really
Oh!
good negative reviews. Get it right! Get it right!
Fuck you!
Piece of shit!
Fuck yeah!
Woo!
Get it.
And we got some
Oh my
prayer
God.
beads.
Also, Leah loves this song. and agreed. No one wants to talk about cats except cats.
Do cats even like talking about cats? They seem kind of like...
Oh no, cats don't want you to talk about cats. It's
Yeah.
the master plan.
They're
I'm
like,
sorry,
we
I
would prefer
misread
you
your
didn't
comment,
mention
Leah.
us, and then we just got what we wanted when we're around.
Come on, dude. Come on,
Just
dude.
fucking come on, dude.
Yes! Yes! I feel so powered!
Power!
Okay.
Nerio.
I think... Aww.
We can't talk about it.
We can't talk
Well,
about
let's
it.
not say yet.
What?
Oh, just the new My Hero. It's very good.
Ah,
Excited.
no, you can still talk about it. I know the basic. It's fine. Spoilers for that aren't going to be ruined for me. It's fine. You can talk about it.
I guess have you have
Haven't you read the
caught up
manga?
on the
I have only read up to Kirishima Unbreakable.
Okay,
That's
cool.
the
Yeah.
only portion I've
The-
read up
the
to because
first
it mattered
time?
a lot to
The
me.
first time he did it?
Yeah,
Or
first time.
okay, gotcha.
That part's amazing.
The, or the part when he's chasing down the one dude in the alleyway.
Okay. So not the one with
There's-
Fat Gum
there's
where
a-
he's
there's a-
fighting.
I've read some of. I didn't like read up to that. I saw spoilers on that though.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. I've already seen spoilers of Fat Gum.
I stand Fat Gum, Thin and Fat Gum.
Yep.
I love him all his ways.
Uh-huh.
But I definitely love when it's like, oh, he's just super fucking ripped now.
That's just a rip off of Choji.
Sure.
Yeah.
but it was good.
No, it is absolutely good.
It was
I
really
like
well
that
done.
character.
I mean, just in the broad strokes, I really am enjoying this season. I think it's very focused and it's very much like, all right, let's make the power creep, just a little more, but it still works, and it makes sense. They gave us a reason why the power creep works here.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like, damn, that fucking villain.
That fucking villain. Overall,
Oh my
so
god.
good.
He's amazing. Okay, I think I can buy some shit. Fuck yeah.
A lot of shit.
Fuck
dude.
yeah. We need as much of that shit as
So
possible.
many Spirit Elves.
Okay,
Is
so
overhaul just a ripoff of
Oh, I'm
Stardom?
sorry.
No, he's not. But
Leah says, "Oh, no talk. Don't talk about my hero." Sorry,
fair.
Leah.
why is the ground
We
shaking?
talked a little bit about it. Is it the snake?
Might be the
Is
snake.
Is
it?
it the snake?
Is it?
Snake, snake,
I
snake,
don't know,
snake, snake,
take a
snake,
look,
snake,
right?
snake, snake, snake,
Is there a
snake.
big snake above us?
I mean, maybe. I don't want the snake.
I want the sneaky snake.
I don't want the
I want a sneaky
Snake,
snake.
snake. Mid-air grapple hook.
Okay.
Do you know how to use the mid-air?
If you haven't
At
figured it
this
out
point
at
in
this
the game,
point,
do you know how to use the mid-air grapple hook?
God, I'd hope so.
Snake. Oh, that's always
Ah!
Woo! It's the snake!
Doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He
He
doesn't.
smells you. He doesn't need to see you. Snakes don't rely on sight. They rely on snake.
Oh,
This is such a cool like
this
mini
is the
boss.
boy I've been waiting for. That's a lie. I've been waiting for the ape.
I don't know if I am.
I don't think I'm ready for the ape myself.
Oh, not ready for it, but waiting for it. But I am really excited about the snake. Snake.
Snake.
Oh.
I really thought you were dead there.
I honestly thought you were falling. Snake.
Hi.
It's so cool looking.
Yeah.
I do love larger than life bosses that actually just like look good.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that you're just like, damn, that thing is something impossible to
Yeah.
my eyes.
Beautiful fucking texturing.
And it's the first time in this game we've seen something truly like,
Terrifying.
yeah, like
And-
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And like fantastic.
Ah!
Like this is really like setting this game as like a fantasy.
I think he
That
sees
was
you.
immediate.
I think he sees you, Roy.
He doesn't see me
He's gonna
anymore.
body slam you on the wall.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
No, see me. You don't see
I'm not
me.
here. I'm not here.
I am the ice.
God, look at that thing!
Ah!
Who is this
Yeah,
guy?
He's
baby!
the giant snake.
Go about your business, man. Don't
Yeah.
you have better things to do?
Yeah.
Come on, snake. Snake. Oh. Friends, I will have this glorious stream up on my TV, but I'm swapping to video games and won't have these mad typing skills. That's
Fair. We
sad,
might.
Leah, but
we-
thank you for still watching the
Yeah.
stream.
We also. I would recommend muting because we might talk about Star Wars soon.
I thought we were done talking about Star Wars.
Are
we?
Are we?
We just haven't talked about spoilers.
Did we have to?
We don't have to.
We have to.
Never mind. Just forget what I said. We're just gonna keep talking.
I just assumed
We're gonna
that
remind
we
the
were
snake.
kind of gonna, we were
Oh God,
going.
oh God, oh God, oh God,
we
oh
kind
God,
of
oh
passed.
God, oh
the-
God, God.
Now we're on to snake business.
Okay, I'm
Let's
dead.
talk about snakes.
Favorite snakes go.
John
Solid.
Cena.
Huh?
Solid. Followed by Jake.
Mm-hmm. Jake the Snake?
Jake the Snake.
Who the fuck is Jake the Snake?
He's a wrestler.
Ah.
Followed by Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the snake from that video game that I haven't played about snakes.
I like. Are you talking about Snake Pass?
Yeah, Snake Pass. Whatever it's called.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand the original Snake video game.
Snake.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Trousers from
Good one.
Ukulele
It's not-
because he's a snake.
He's a trouser snake.
Yep, he's in a pair of shorts.
That's
Oh,
that's
that's
an appropriate
adorable.
thing. Yeah. He's a trouser snake. That's gross.
It is inappropriate. It is gross, but it's also adorable.
Snake thing?
I also am a big fan of any sort of like tropical snakes. They're very poisonous.
Oh, I like the snake from Anaconda.
Oh,
Even though the movie was stupid.
Oh, that snake's great. The world serpent. Shout out to the world serpent.
I like the snake Britney Spears had.
Ah, the boa?
Oh, yeah.
That was a banana snake.
It might be a banana snake. I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure it was a banana snake.
Oh.
Sneaky snake.
Uh-oh.
Is he gonna body slam?
No, he hasn't seen me yet.
Body slam.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is so terrifying.
Body slam, body slam, body slam, body slam, body slam. The more I want it, the less likely it is to happen. You're welcome.
Thanks. Thanks. Keep it up.
Body slam, body slam, body slam, body slam.
Go anywhere else.
Ooh, he's got icicles hanging from his little snake chin. Larry says the anaconda is an amazing snake as a species, but Anaconda the movie was silly.
Yeah. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but even as a kid, I knew that movie was stupid. And I loved it. Man, maybe I need to rewatch that movie. Maybe it doesn't hold up as well as I think it does.
It doesn't.
Ooh, enter a little pelican. Hiding from the snake.
Hi.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh, stab it! Stab it!
In the eye!
Did I win?
Oh!
I actually feel kind of bad about that.
Because it's just a snake.
Yeah, and I like the snake. He's just minding his snake thing. You're in his territory, man.
Oh god!
He's gonna eat you!
Oh my fuck. I was trying to hook on to something.
Comment. I need to meet Melissa. Oh, thank you.
Aw.
That means the world to me.
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
two get along quite well.
We'll meet
Cool, though.
someday.
No, that's cool. Well, that's fine. I'm here.
I don't care.
We have a soul bond, Jazz.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
It's okay. You'll have a soul bond too someday.
No, it's fine.
Cool.
No, I'm not mad.
Love you.
Not mad, just disappointed.
Okay. Cool.
Are you disappointed about the what's going on in the game, or Leah,
No,
or
It's definitely the fact that no one wants to meet Poppy.
That might have something
yeah.
to do with it. To be honest with you.
No one wants to meet big ol' Poppy. Your boy needs love too.
do you have a name for him? I will name him Frederick.
Mr. Hister.
I don't know if that's large. What? I'm sorry. What did you say, Jess?
Mr. Hister?
No, I like that.
Mr. Hister.
Mr. Hister.
Oh.
No, you don't see me. I'm just another plant. Look somewhere else. Not at me. Over there.
Nope. Nope. No. Just eats you midair. Nom, 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 nom. Ooh.
Whoa.
So that's what's happening.
Man, this is cool.
Jazz. Leia says, "Jazz, I've met you."
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
So.
I knew that, but
So
I
there.
still. Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Definitely fair.
Oh god. Oh god.
Get your butt away.
And apparently, Leia and I are the same person.
Very nice.
Soul bond.
No, go away.
Body slam, body slam, body slam, body slam,
Go
body
away.
slam, body slam, body slam,
No,
body slam,
no body slam.
body slam.
No
Okay, I would
body.
move.
Slam.
Move.
Slam that booty. Slam that snake booty. We never see the snake's booty.
You're never gonna see that snake's butthole. Here's a little funny thing with his mouth, though.
Ah!
Snakes get a bad rap. Like, spiders also get a bad rap. I get why spiders get a bad rap, but like snakes really get a bad rap too.
It's because people don't like the bite, man. They don't like being bit.
They don't like things that
Look at
hide
those
out of their sight.
And it's just that they like it's less it's because they're beings that can very easily just kind of scare you because of the hidiness, you know. Like I don't have problems with spiders that are just chilling across the room. If a spider was like over there right now, I'd be like, carry on your way, little dude.
Hi.
But if a spider was all of a sudden I looked down and it was right
Instant
here
spider.
next to my
Let's
arm,
go!
I'd freak the fuck out.
Fair.
Because I don't know what this spider's motivation is. I don't know if it's gonna bite me.
I don't know his mama.
All I know is that now it's really close and my fight or flight instincts are kicking in.
Fair. Keep moving. Keep moving.
The snake just needs a hug. You gotta stand in the eye. Oh, I think you
I think you
passed.
did it, Jazz.
Good. We're back to civilization. No more snake.
Hey, there's a
Hey, you did it! Fuck yeah!
Woo!
Get it, Jazz.
getting shit
Oh, I
done.
never got to be with the snake.
Oh,
I mean,
you can go back.
There'll be more snakes.
I'm sure we'll deal with them later.
I
Whoa.
don't know. Is that a monkey or a man? Man.
I think it's a
Monkey?
demon.
Oh! Monkey man. Oh, it's like that troll bridge.
Yeah.
That
Oh
bridge.
god, I moved.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I moved.
Fucking
Oh.
snap
Oh,
your back.
fuck.
But you're still okay.
Fuck this little guy.
He's an asshole. Pocket sand.
Oh, what the fuck?
Pocket sand him.
Hey.
At least he's right next to the same spot.
Right.
At least you got to rest and then fought the little
He's fucking.
cliff troll.
God, he's fully torqued. Why can't I get him? Okay, I guess you
He's
can't.
got the element of little guy.
Fuck off.
Fuck that guy.
Torn patrons here, companion flowers, the snap seed naturally grows and ravines in deep valleys, corn deserts, like valleys, spread from ones marriage is a great serpent.
Ooh, it can be a bride.
To the snake?
So we can go back down there and try to, make love to the snake.
Snake, I'm gonna need you to sign this marriage certificate.
Snake love to him.
Snake love to him.
Rest. Then I'm gonna avoid that guy again. Oh wait, I'm gonna purchase some of these things. Purchase some spirit and
You can have one.
It's okay. Okay, we still need one more prayer bead.
Yep. I think there might be some more in the memory.
Oh yeah.
So go back into the memory.
Up to you.
Guess we can.
I'm done.
Travel. Yeah, state.
Yeah, that's like
Back to the
Oh,
lab again.
another snake that I like is the snake from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah.
The Lucy Lou snake.
Ooh, and the snake from Jungle Book's very good.
Oh.
Both the
Bao?
original and the new one. The new one's really cool.
I heard the new one's like pretty good.
I liked it. It was fine.
I finally watched the live action Aladdin.
What did you think?
I actually really liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like there were still parts of it. There were parts of it that I
Ow.
didn't like.
Uh-huh.
But I liked a lot of the like added stuff.
Mhm.
And I thought all the story changes, like none of them were huge story changes, but I thought they were done well. Actually, I'm glad they weren't like huge ones.
Uh-huh.
I liked that they really actually gave Jasmine some urgency.
Like,
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I was not a fan of the Beauty and the Beast live action movie.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
But I don't care about Beauty and the Beast. So.
See, I like Beauty and the Beast.
God, fuck off.
I feel like Beauty and the Beast has a big problem of trying to be too woke when it didn't need to be. Like, it tried to do like a feminist message when like there already was a feminist message in the original Beauty and the Beast. Like they added that she's an inventor, and like she tried escaping, like when none of that was necessary in the movie.
Well,
also, she willingly became a prisoner.
Yeah.
yeah, they just it felt like the original soul of the.
What the? Oh, it's not a chicken.
It did look like a ghosty for a little bit. I could see that. Lots of chickens. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Aladdin's probably my favorite Disney movie. Other than maybe Mulan. And they put a feminist message in there that was never in Aladdin. And they actually did it pretty nicely. I don't want to spoil anything. So
You're not gonna spoil Aladdin.
no, because they made some like changes. I'm not gonna spoil the changes. They weren't like changes that were integral to like the overall story that you remember of Aladdin. I did like they added this one scene where he's sneaking into the palace, and I loved that scene. Like that whole portion of it.
The new Mulan looks pretty cool. It looks like it's actually like closer to the original story of Mulan,
That's what I've seen.
which could be cool. No Eddie Murphy, but that's probably for the best.
Yeah, I just really like Mulan, the original movie.
It's true. True.
Yeah.
Mulan, Mulan, Aladdin, my two favorite Disney movies.
Oh no.
Just fucking throw the fire on it. Oh.
Or Zuzu.
We don't take from Buddha.
Yeah, you dumbass. Please don't get
Don't
angry
worry,
at me,
boss.
boss.
I'm sorry, my skull's
Oh,
so thick.
poor thing. Kill him.
Make it thinner.
Now you don't have to worry about disappointing your boss anymore.
Did you a favor, dude.
Well done. And Will Smith didn't bother me as much because they also made changes that were like appropriate to changing it from Robin Williams Genie to Will Smith Genie. That was all like, that's good. I'm glad you were not trying to be Robin Williams Genie.
Shinobi axe.
Oh, this is another tool.
Oh,
We got our axe.
Suck it.
Breaking things. 'Cause it's me.
So remember that the guy with the hat that was really hard to break his guard?
Yeah.
Now you can break his guard.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
All the
Yeah.
actors were super cute.
I
Aladdin and
heard-
Jasmine were adorable.
I heard two things that they didn't like Will Smith's portrayal, but I also heard that they loved it because he wasn't trying to do another Robin Williams.
No, yeah, it was definitely him
Will
making
Smith.
it his own
Yeah.
character, which I did enjoy. I don't think he did a bad job
Yeah. I think a lot of people's issues was that just
in not Robin Williams.
that just he looked kind of weird.
That's totally fair, but there were a lot of portions of it where he actually took on a human form.
Yeah, and that's yeah. You kind of need that.
He was better.
A dude. Wait, we were
It's
talking-
probably because of the backlash of it, maybe.
And they actually had, Will Smith did a good job in it, and him and they had some really sweet moments. Really liked it.
Hello.
I'll tell you what though, my favorite scene in Aladdin is that opening scene where the one jump head scene, and I did not like the way they did that scene.
Oh,
actually,
because I
Which was
love
so
One
It's
Jump.
my favorite song in Aladdin, and I love it. I went back and I rewatched both of them, and I was like, okay, this is why I didn't like this scene. But I did not like.
Can you spoil why you didn't like the new one?
Like, it's a little bit of a lack of urgency. It became let's show off to Jasmine instead of let's like get away.
Yeah,
from
I
the
need to
guards.
fucking get out of here.
And like he's always cocky about it, but like, and it was also, it wasn't even just like the action going on, but it was also the way that they did the background singing to it was kind of. It wasn't as prominent, so there wasn't as high of that build right at the end, in my opinion. It didn't feel as urgent overall, tone wise.
Makes sense.
So that was kind of disappointing, but.
Oh.
Would that be like your one critique about the movie?
That'd be my biggest critique about the movie, was that number.
Yeah.
But that's literally just because it's my favorite number, so I was all like, damn it. Not as good as I'd hoped.
So, what were you going to say?
So give me my Hunchback of Notre Dame remake, but at the end have him magically turn pretty.
Shrek? Like in Shrek?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Time for Quasimodo the Miracle. Just shave off the hunchback.
He just turns into Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I'm
He's
so-
like really buff.
I'm so worried that they're gonna change it so that he and Esmeralda actually get together.
Oh,
That
that's
would
probably what's going to
Which
happen.
is, if you do it right, it could be fine. It just kind of defeats some of those.
Like kind of the message of it.
I don't know what the message is.
I don't think there's specifically a message to him not beating the love interest as much as.
That's kind of the problem with like these like Disney remakes. They have to say something.
Which, okay, but like Hunchback of Notre Dame really says something.
Yeah.
Though. That's actually a movie that legitimately already says something.
It says some things.
Sorry, I'm just gonna point this out. Remember the merchant guy? This is in the past, and so
Merchant dude. Oh, back when he was just.
yes.
He's a
So
thief.
we want to help him out. We were his inspiration to become a merchant.
Sir.
So,
Sir.
anywho, yes, he's the sir.
Sir.
Okay, thanks.
Try talking to him one more time. I think you're supposed to give him something. Okay, just you need to find a treasure and give it to him.
Hey, good sir. Thanks.
Give it to him here or give it to him in the...
No, give it to him here.
Okay. So I gotta find some sort of 3-story pagoda.
Yes.
A pagoda. Probably two there.
No, I think it might be in the... Look behind you. I think it might be somewhere there.
Isn't that where he came from?
Maybe. You might be right, Jazz.
I haven't gone through the woods yet.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think you might be right.
Jazz is right. Put it on the board. That's 2.
That was my marker sound.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bundle Jizo statue. You can use it to restore resurrection. You know, if you're feeling it.
If you're feeling it.
Little baby Jesus.
baby
Buddha.
baby Jizo.
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jizo. Oh, you're a dude.
Oh,
Whoa!
there are a couple of dudes. That one's got a hatchet.
Okay.
And he's using it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plus, the movie was so pretty.
You fuck
Yeah.
off.
It was so pretty. So much prettier.
Nice.
The,
Then the animated movie?
yeah.
Cool.
So much prettier than the animated movie. Because going back and watching some of the animated movies, I was like, oh wow, they actually did a lot of and which is fair because it was not as like they left a lot of emptiness.
Yeah.
In it, looking back.
So if I had the
There's
hatch,
portions of it where it was like really beautiful, but there's also a lot of portions where it was like they kind of cut corners.
Yeah, but this live action man, so colorful.
So if I had the hatchet, those guys would be easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll fuck off then.
I'll be back for you.
I'll be back to the future for you.
Back to the future, to the past.
So,
to the present.
my friend Willow
Which
has
has a-
convinced me to start watching Bret Michaels' Rock of Love, or Rock of Love with Bret Michaels. And it is the trashiest, like, dating sitcom. No, it's not a sitcom. It's like a
Reality show.
Reality. That's what I meant to say. And it's amazing because
watch
it's so. Melissa, would you watch it with me?
Yeah, I'll watch it with you.
It's so dumb.
Well, I sat through all of Shot of Love with Tila Tequila. I'll watch this with you. love that kind of bullshit.
My heart, you just stole my heart, Melissa. We're gonna watch
I
this.
didn't realize your heart was set on the old Tila Tequila reality dating show, but alright, it was
so dumb.
awesome. I'm still not over it. She should have chose the firefighter lady.
So I just watched the first episode of Rock of Love, and
Yes.
she's like, let me know your favorite parts about the show. So I was like, I'm gonna write notes. I got 2 pages in.
2 pages.
2 pages of notes
What do
on
they
episode.
say? Are they just bullshit reviews?
It's just bullshit. I don't even know.
Is this
Like,
your analysis of Rock of Love?
it's just like random thoughts that I had. Like for example, spoilers for episode 1. There's a character named Tiffany, and Tiffany, when she first
like a
came on,
bitch.
she got kicked out of the show immediately because the bouncer's like, nope, like you're gonna cause trouble, you're gonna get kicked out, and so she convinced him to stay on the show, so she gets trashed, and I mean trashed. And so like people keep threatening to fight her, and her big saying is, don't threaten me with a good time. Like every single time she gets threatened, she always says, don't threaten me with a good
She's got
time.
a catchphrase. Oh, what is this? I love it. I'm down.
So bad. Brett Michaels is also really fucking horny. Like, oh my god.
Oh, that's gross.
So funny.
Jazz, you gonna watch this with us?
I guess so.
We can watch it after the stream.
I want you to good place.
We can watch The Good Place, but we can
Just
also
wa-
watch
we
Rock
should-
of
Let's
Love.
just get a bunch of TVs together, put everything we've been
Currently
meaning to watch
1
on.
o'clock.
Is
It
it?
is
Yeah,
1
it is.
o'clock.
Which
What time you gotta go to Betty by Jazz?
I mean,
We don't work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I work. I work tomorrow. So I would like to go to bed at some point.
That's totally fair. You have the controller now.
Yeah.
You have the power.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest here and save.
Are you feeling the Betty Bad time?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, I guess
Tomorrow, join us again for tomorrow. We'll figure out a time. We'll post on social media. So follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook.
Follow us on MySpace.
Do we have a MySpace?
if you find us on MySpace,
You can find us.
we'll be
You can
confused,
follow
but
us.
we'll be grateful, I suppose.
It's just someone taking pictures of us like eating cheeseburgers. Like that's the profile picture of all of us. Like
I thought you were just gonna say eating cheese.
it's even better. Just eating
Just
wheels
blocks.
of cheese.
Just big old bricks. We should just start making fake social media accounts on every platform we think of, but like with weird names.
Uh-huh.
And then you get a prize if you find our strange social
Yeah,
media account.
Mhm.
yeah. That anyone listening, that may be a thing.
Use
Well,
context.
Yeah, look for cheese. Your clue is cheese.
Includes cheese for the MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus and crackers.
But yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'll post what we're gonna play tomorrow.
That's it. Those are the big three.
That's it.
Yeah,
And garage, rock garage,
and Grinder.
and grinder. If you find us on Grinder, you look at the special treat.
Polytonics Tinder.
We can
That'd be,
make
a,
one.
that'd be a funny episode.
Mhm.
As long as we're nice about it to people. And you don't want to lead them on too much.
Yeah.
Hey, we fucked with you. Here's a Polytonics band.
I think we have to go into it with it being a picture of the three of us.
Yeah.
We have to start out that
So
way.
you guys looking for a fourth? We're each looking for one.
We're actually cucks, and so we want you to watch us.
Okay, so you guys gonna start fucking?
Oh, just wait.
Alright, turn on the PlayStation. And if you like this, watch more of us. Lunatic Thursdays.
That's how we get new watchers. Is we invite someone over to cuckold and
Yep.
play video games in front of them. Like, you want this, but not in live,
I love it.
but
But
online.
you don't have to sit awkwardly with us
Yeah.
in real life.
You can leave whatever you want.
Yeah. But then turn us on Twitch if you want to hear a little more of this. Mm-hmm.
I
Oh.
love it. I love it. Let's do it.
Alright,
Everyone-
but on that note,
Best orgasm noise.
goodbye.
Goodbye.